Na jó. Nézzük meg akkor, mit rejt nekünk eme épület. Gombákat felszedjük. Ó, ez olyan rosszul kezdődik. Ja, ez elég rosszul kezdődik. Mi a szar van itt? Ez mégis mi a pusztulat? Actually, mi a franc ez? Ez a Metal Devil.
Watch out!
Ezt akarják felébreszteni. És ezek jönnek ki belőle?
And this one can move.
Ezzel tudjuk kenni csak. Az jó. Tehát konkrétan fogja és megbasz minket. Hát ez nem is kell költeni. Hát annak talán lesz értelme. No, ilyen kár, hogy itt van az pontunk. Skippeljük. Az áram is neki a weakness-e.
We got intruders. Ezek a faszok jönnek utána. Hát így nem lehet. A francér jönnek utána. Tehát persze közben nem sérülnek.
Another kopish. And this one can move.
Ezt is szétszedi. Azt hittem, mondom, ezt nem. Jó lett volna, ha nem. Kéne próbálni. Először is azokat a kis szarokat ki kell lőni, az összeset.
Another kobish. And this one can move.
Bazd meg! Én egyszerűen nem vagyok hajlandó elhinni. Tehát azt, hogy nem képes elugrani előle, az egyszerűen nevetséges.
Another kobish. And this one can move.
Majdnem beszoktuk. Jézus. Visszahűti magát. Gyerünk! De jó, hogy sikerült. De... nem akartok megdögölni. Jézusom!
Soldiers long ago.
Na végre.
They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
Mit szedtünk azért össze belőle. Na, menjünk tovább. egy másik szoba. Ugyanilyen, csak másik.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Szerintem kiirtottak mindenkit, mindent. Valami ehhez hasonlóról volt szó. Annak érdekében, hogy tovább
Dr.
élhessenek.
Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
Oh.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization,
Na igen.
ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Jó. Le lehet menni? Ezt nem tudtam. Jesus Christ. Ezt nem tudtam, hogy ezzel le lehet menni.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Jó. Lejöttünk. Így aztán most már elméletben kellene fast travelözni. Én úgy tudom, mintha itt nem vettük volna. És amire azért az összes textúrát betölti.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Good day.
Na csá.
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
Gambler?
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Hopp, nézzük a másikat.
Nora.
Igen,
I'm the
az
mournful
vagyunk.
Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief,
Grief.
you hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, yet its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Flint hawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches.
És az biztos, hogy te sok
And how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
És itt van még egy küldi. Arra kell valahogy mennem. Azt hiszem itt le lehet menni, ugye? Azt hiszem.
You there! Can you help me? You with the second sight You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight.
Again?
If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Elvitték a...
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
Nephew?
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Jó. Na, akkor most nézzük át őket. Minden nem érdekelnek. Mind sidequestek. Akkor először ezt.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching a sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Biztos vagy benne, hogy csak ennyit láttál? Investigate the crimes. És...
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves, drops of blood bleeding away.
Ó, tudjuk követni. Ejtett egy kis vért.
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. Someone must have seen the thief.
Valaki csak látta.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Pedig igen.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Ott... Arra?
Fine, good.
Isn't it? If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Igen, valószínű, hogy erre jöhetett.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way to catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
Nem is volt
The thief
nála
must have
akar.
ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Azt mondta, hogy karddal jön. Nem? Még azt nem hiszem, hogy mondtuk neki.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. The finest goods here. See for yourself. Would you like to buy something today?
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed
Igen.
it on to someone else.
Kinek adtad te?
It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
Eladta a kardot.
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay.
Lemegyünk a
I
malomba.
should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Akkor csak le kell mennünk a lifttel igazából. Ilyen magaslatokban vagyunk azért. Durva. Ja, nem úgy.
Not getting any cooler.
Jód. Na végre.
Only the finest.
Take a look at these wares.
Csoda. És még itt is van izé. Várjál, fölveszek a küldiket.
Metalbot here, good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap ball lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Én nem bírják egymást.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine.
I
can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Leszarom magad, majd lesz valami. Jó, mert akkor még ide is elmegyünk.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
Fine goods for a fair price.
Menj már innen.
I hear Caravan is too big. My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all
Hogy
dead
néz
by
ez
now.
ki te?
I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Oké. Na, ki kell mennem. Jó, ki kell mennünk.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll assume Chi-Chi was to look at you.
Going down fast.
Hol van már? Itt van.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of shadow karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Jó, szóval mondott nekünk egy helyszínt, ami nem itt van, hanem...
Son was supposed to check in. It looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body.
Ez egy van, csak...
If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
Vannak nyomok. Egy outpost.
The Shadow Karja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
Nagyon sok. Ó, ez sok.
Got it, me! Come on, you bum! Fight! Don't let me die! Fight back! Damn you all!
Keresztül ment rajta. Csak mondom.
Only a little blood. By the cards of blood.
Blood!
You provoked the sun's rage, worse. Might not me. I'm down. That hurt.
Jézusom.
Don't let up. Not that one. I'll feel that tomorrow.
Couldn't hit him!
I'm gonna make you pay for that. I'm done! Am I done?
Ó. Mi? Ez szar. Hogy került ide? Kifogytunk a medicinből.
They've got Nassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit.
To me! Let's take her down!
All right. I'm taking wagers. Hmm?
Kapta.
Show yourself, you miserable chuff!
Oh.
Sit down!
Azt kellene a vonattól.
No foe stand!
Meg is van.
Heavy.
Ez nem kell.
It's hard too. Kinjeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Hova follovoljuk? És te hogy felszállt a lépcsőn, te? Mászni is tudsz? Ott akarsz leereszkedni? Igen, valószínű, hogy ő ugyanúgy tud repelezni. Itt kell megtakarni, ott nem tudtuk megtakarni.
Did you lose the shipment?
No, it's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Igen. Menjünk vissza a Ravonhoz. Isten, de nem. Jó. Keressük meg a dódot.
Nora could probably make some halfway.
Good to see you. Would you like to buy something?
A man named Nassan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
Jó. Na srácok. Nem folytatjuk tovább innen. Ez szar történt itt.
This must be Ranamon's family estate.
Oha. Vannak gépek. Watcher. Aha. Ez jó, vannak, örülök. Nézd meg, hogy néz. Új. Arra, hogy kíváncsi, hogy bassza meg a kurva élet. Nem!
made these machines attack without warning.
Pedig nem őt akartam. A nagy dögöt akartam silent kill-elni. Valamiért nem engedte. Az egyik össze a cókmókot. Daradi.
I need to get in there and look at that thing.
Ez arról van szó. Enter the workshop. How to enter it? Be lehet venni az ajtón?
Locked. There must be a way in.
Föl lehet, nem? Nem. Mit tudom én? Várjál. Tető? Hogy megyek fel ide a tetőre? Nem tudom. Ha zárva van, hogy jövök fel ide? Nem is lehet erre bemenni. Várjál. Itt láttuk a... Ott bent van valaki. Nem lehet mondjuk... kulcsot kérni? Aha. Someone there. De rájuk törtek. Itt van.
Can you hear me?
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me. I think everyone else is dead.
There's something in the workshop I need to look at. Do you know how to get in?
Our Chamberlain has a key. It's probably still on him. Oh, the poor man. He served my father for 16 years.
Tell me what happened when the machines attacked.
There were screams. I came running. The Ravager ripped through the guards like dolls. My father pushed me into the larder. I heard him kill a watcher. Then, blasts from the Ravager's cannon. Silence. I tried opening the door, but he'd locked me in.
He saved your life.
And I'll never be able to thank him.
Do you have any idea where the machines came from, or why they attacked so suddenly?
We've been seeing more and more machines around here every year. That's why my father hired more guards. But they've never attacked like this before. I have no idea what caused it.
Stay here. I'm gonna have a look around.
I will. I need to take a moment with my father.
Csak nyugodtan. Semmi nincs. Az emeletre meg nem tudok felmenni. Find the workshop key. Még nem findoltuk meg. Main device. De ezért hol találom meg? Tehát a kulcsot.
Locked. There must be a way in.
Nem hiszem el amúgy, hogy nem tudja felnyitni. Itt lenne... Itt lenne az épületben a kulcs. Hát itt nincs. És azt, tehát egyértelműen... Várjál? Valahogy nem lehet feljutni az emeletre? Tehát bárhon? Ez esetleg mondjuk föntebb van. Már nem hiszem. A map mit mutat nekünk? Tehát enter the workshop, find the workshop key. Tehát azt egyértelműen ebbe az irányba mutatja amúgy. Az egy rohadt fegyver. Ez mi?
This must be the Chamberlain's remains.
Ó, rohagy meg, és nála volt a kulcs. Én meg azt hittem, hogy csak egy rohadt láda van itt. Közben meg egy hulla.
That device is sending out a signal.
Ez küldte a jelet. És emiatt támadták meg őket a gépek. Mármint pontosabban ezt támadták meg a gépek. Igen, kirakta ide? Kirakta ide?
I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw in the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Ranneman. My brother. First there was gambling, then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when my father kicked him out.
It was Ranneman who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
We can't let him. That murderous snake.
Can't let me do what, sister? Claim my inheritance?
We share a crush, murderer. Have no honor.
Oh, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.
Ennyi eszed van, baszki. De utálom ezeket. Ide hívta a gépeket. Nem hiszek el. Jó, megdöglöttek. Hál' Istenem, voltak olyan sokan. Legalább Pali is megdöglött. Ami fontosabb.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his gratitude. A family tradition I would like to continue. Take this. I hope it will help you in your travels.
Nagyon jó, meg is csináltuk. Így van.